Nobody is trying to hurt you. You need help. I realized they had spent months preparing everyone for this moment. Every disagreement had become proof I was unstable. Every frustrated email had become a symptom. Daniel ordered me to surrender my company laptop and keys. When I refused to give him my personal phone, he looked at security and said, "You see what we've been dealing with." I gave him the laptop and walked out. As I reached the door, Daniel called after me. "Don't make this harder than it needs to be." I turned around. "You have no idea what you've just done." He smiled. It was the last confident smile I ever saw on his face. The next morning, I met Evelyn Shaw. She was a corporate lawyer who specialized in shareholder fraud. She read every document without speaking. Then she asked, "Do you want the company back, or do you want revenge?" "Both." She shook her head. "That answer will make you careless." Evelyn told me not to contact Daniel, the employees, or the clients. No angry messages. No public accusations. No social media posts. "Your brother expects you to panic," she said. "Let him think you won." For 3 weeks, I disappeared. While Daniel celebrated, Evelyn's team collected corporate records, bank documents, emails, property records, and insurance filings. The forged share transfer document began falling apart almost immediately. The notary listed on it had lost his license 6 months before the document was supposedly signed. The office address beside his stamp belonged to a building that had already been demolished. The witness was Vanessa's cousin. The digital file had been created on Vanessa's laptop. I wanted Evelyn to take Daniel to court immediately. She refused. "We know the share transfer is fake," she said. "Now we find out what else they've done." She hired a forensic accountant named Priya. Priya discovered that Daniel and Vanessa had created a consulting company registered at Vanessa's apartment. My business had paid it almost $200,000 for services that were never approved. Then Priya found 3 fake suppliers. One supposedly provided cleaning chemicals. Another claimed to repair company vehicles. The third charged us for employee training that never happened. All 3 were controlled by Daniel. Altogether, he had taken more than $500,000. That money had paid for his luxury car, expensive vacations, the deposit on his wedding venue, and part of the down payment on his house. The entire time, he had been telling employees the company couldn't afford raises. Then Daniel sent me a settlement offer. He offered to buy my remaining shares for less than 1/4 of their real value. If I refused, he threatened to create new shares and reduce my ownership until it became almost worthless. Evelyn read the letter and smiled. "He just threatened you in writing." A week later, Daniel publicly announced himself as the company's founder and permanent CEO. Vanessa posted photographs of them standing outside the headquarters. Her caption said they were beginning a bold new chapter. That was when Evelyn filed the case. She requested an emergency court order preventing Daniel from transferring money, selling company property, issuing new shares, or deleting records. At the hearing, Daniel arrived with Vanessa and 2 expensive lawyers. He looked completely relaxed. Then Evelyn presented the forged agreement. She showed the invalid notary license, the demolished office, Vanessa's cousin, and the digital records. Daniel's lawyers requested a break. When they returned, they looked far less confident.